car is something that you buy very few times in your lifetime, and you don't want to make many mistakes at the time of buying a car. In today's video, I am going to break down this exactly the same thing for you, wherein we are going to discuss what are the different nuances that are applicable for somebody when they are buying a car and how to tackle them. Folks, welcome to the channel. My name is Niraj and I talk about personal finance and credit cards on this channel. I am also a partner at Holistic Prime Wealth, wherein we help people like you plan their investments, take care of their risk management through insurances and emergency funds, focus on credit card spends, take care of tax planning and tax filing, estate planning, and a lot more. So, if you are interested, do not forget to reach out to me. So, folks, what we are going to do in today's video is firstly, we'll break out the entire video in multiple components. Okay, firstly, we will try to understand the cost sheet of the car. Okay, and then we will understand how to narrow down the car. Then we will understand the each component of the cost sheet of the car so that you can make an informed decision in each category and also understand how to tackle these things. And if you know something which is better than what I know, then feel free to drop it in the comment section below and I will probably update it in the next video. So let's get started. I will be sharing the cost sheet with you on the screen here so that you can also understand how a cost sheet looks like, right? So you will see that there are multiple components in the cost sheet. So the first component of the cost sheet that you can see is the ex-showroom price. Then you will see something called a TCS, which is a tax collection at source. Then you will see insurance, road tax, accessories, and then something called extended warranty and service packages as well. So these are the things that are applicable to anybody who is buying a car. And within the ex-showroom price also, guys, you have to understand that there are two components there. There is the actual cost of the car and then there is the GST component as well. So you have to understand these things better so that you can make an informed decision. So next, first understand how to narrow down a car. So folks, there are so many options out in the market and so many brands out there. So how do you exactly narrow down a car? So you have to firstly see what is your exactly requirement in the car, right? How many seater car do you want? Do you want a 2-3 seater car? Do you want a 4-5 seater car or a 6-7 seater car? Then what kind of safety requirements do you want? Do you want an extremely safe car or are you okay to take some risk? Then do you want a car that goes very fast or you want something for navigating the city traffic? Do you want an electric vehicle or do you want a petrol vehicle or a diesel vehicle, right? So lots of these questions are there that you need to answer. I'll tell you how I answer these questions. So for me, electric vehicles as a technology is a very, very new technology, and I generally don't like to invest in new technologies when such a sizable sum is involved. So what I would do is I will only buy something which has been in the market for at least 10 years or more, right? Yes, electric vehicles has been in the market for 10 years, but not so much in India especially, and not so much with the Indian companies that we have. So I will probably go for a petrol vehicle or for diesel vehicle. Then next thing that I would look at is the safety, right? Safety becomes the primary goal for me when I am buying a car, right? Because at the end of the day, you upgrade to a car only to ensure that your family can go around safely, right? So safety becomes the primary importance for me. And then the seating capacity, obviously depending on the needs of the family, but a 4 or 5 seater is definitely needed. Bigger cars can become a problem in our cities in India because there is not much space to drive around or much space to park as well. So you should look at something compact also, and which can easily and comfortably seat 4 to 5 people. This is how I would look at it. Now let's come back to the cost sheet and start understanding the different aspects. So first is the ex-showroom price, right? So ex-showroom price is broken into two components. Like I said, there is the cost of the car and then there is the GST component, and then on top of that cess. So if you see the cost sheet that I'm sharing on the screen with you, the car that I bought had a unit price of 13,67,793 rupees. Then there was an output GST of 3.6 lakhs and output cess of 2.2 lakhs. So the total cost, which is the ex-showroom price, was 18.88 lakh rupees. Now guys, what you can do is here you can probably negotiate on the ex-showroom price, right? Because when you ask for the discount to the dealers, right, what they do is they will give you a discount on the overpriced insurance cost, which you are going to discuss later, or on the overpriced accessories, right? But you always have to be mindful and negotiate only on the ex-showroom price. Even if you don't get a discount, it's okay, because I will show you and I will tell you strategies how to deal with the insurance cost and the accessories cost, right? But here you have to see that you are getting a discount on the ex-showroom price only. So now the next thing that you can do is, you can take quotes from multiple showrooms, right? So that you can have the negotiation power, because if the car is not much in demand, then you will probably get a discount for sure. Another tactic and another strategy to use is not go for a car which is very, very high in demand. Say for example, when XUV 700 was launched, it was extremely high in demand and you wouldn't get a discount. But now you go to the showroom and ask for a discount and they will give you a discount. Same with the Toyota Innova cars. They are barely, the dealers will not even talk to you about any sort of discounts, right? So I would not go for these kind of cars where the dealers have the upper hand to rip you off. Better to go for a car wherein you can negotiate and the negotiation power is in your hands. Okay, so next we'll move to the, so I hope you have understood the ex-showroom price. You don't have much control on the taxes, but you definitely have control on the price of the car wherein you can ask for a discount. Next we will move to the road tax part. So road tax depends on state to state. Every state has a different road tax. In Telangana, the road tax is 17% if you're buying your first car and 19% if you're buying your second car, or if you're buying it in the name of a company, right? So this is the road tax in my state. You can figure out what is the road tax in your state. Why don't you comment and tell me which state you are from and what is the road tax in your state. Third important aspect of your car purchase is going to be your insurance bill. So guys, I'll tell you one thing, okay? When I went to buy the car, right, do you know what is the insurance code I was given? So on my car, the insurance code that I was given was 1,05,000 rupees. And do you know how much I paid for the insurance ultimately? 55,000 rupees. So guys, what you can do is, whenever you see the insurance price in the price list, don't even talk about any discount on the insurance. Just go online and check what is the insurance price you're getting for a new car, or talk to your insurance advisor and they will get you a quote as well. Simply because insurance is extremely overrated and overinflated. I'll tell you another instance. In when I went to the Mahindra XUV showroom to get the quote for the car, the insurance that was quoted to me was 1.56 lakh rupees, but the actual cost was around 65 to 70,000 rupees. So this is the kind of difference that you have in insurance. You can just tell them that I will buy insurance myself. You don't have to worry about it. If they're ready to match the price, then you can go with them. Otherwise, there is no need as such to go with them, because they have to make sure that irrespective of where you're buying the insurance from, they'll help you in claims, right? Because unless they help you in claim, they will not be able to sell the parts that they want to sell, right? So this is the trick here. Just make sure that you buy insurance at the cheapest cost. And same with accessories also, guys. Accessories is also extremely inflated. You will see multiple packages. You have two options, okay? Don't buy accessories, just buy it from the aftermarket, okay? You will save a lot of money. Or buy accessories with the smallest package, right? So what I did was, the smallest package was 10,000 rupees, because I honestly didn't have time to go to aftermarket and buy another set of accessories, right? So I decided that I will just buy the bare minimum things that I need and I got them in my car. But if you have time, just go and take a quote from the aftermarket, which is the secondary market, and see how much these accessories really cost versus what is being quoted by your dealer, and you will figure out that it is extremely expensive, right? So accessories is another place where they will try to give you a discount. They'll say that, oh sir, I will give you a discount on these accessories, but that's wrong, my friend. They're giving you discount on something which is inflated and something which they are practically not selling. This is not the product of the manufacturer, by the way. They just buy it from the market, like you will go out and buy, and then they sell it to you, repackage it and sell it to you, right? So it's not worth it, definitely. Other things that you can look at is extended warranty, which I personally bought, and I personally think that everybody should get it. Do not try to save pennies. Definitely buy the extended warranty. If you buy the extended warranty later, it is going to cost you more, so just buy it now. Service package is something which is optional. You can opt for it. Now don't opt for it. Not going to matter, because it's going to cost you similar amounts of money. So net you are fine. Now coming to the next part of this, wherein how to pay for the car, right? So guys, once you have ensured that you've made the you've decided the final price of the car, right, after all the negotiations and after finalization of the amount, then you drop the bomb that you will make the payment with a credit card, okay? Because if you drop the bomb initially that I will make the payment with a credit card, then they will also factor in the cost of MDR charges and all that, and then you will not have the negotiation power to negotiate on the MDR. So what you can do is wait till the end before you drop the bomb on how you are going to make the payment, and then tell them that I am going to use credit cards to make the payment. So if you go for a loan, then you can say that I will make the down payment with the credit cards, and if you want to make full payment with credit cards, you can do that as well. Here they will say that, sir, you have to pay 2% extra, 2.5% extra. Yes, in most cases you will have to pay something extra, but try to negotiate as much as possible. Again, this also will depend on the the type of the car and the demand of the car, right? So try, they will, if they say 2%, start with 0.25% or 0.5%, and you can settle somewhere between 1% to 1.5%, because that is the sweet spot, because the kind of cards that you are going to use. Why don't you comment and tell me which cards you're going to use here? Okay, so you use those cards and you are good, right? So for example, Axis Atlas becomes a fantastic card to use in this case. If you have the Axis Magnus Burgundy, you can go for that. You will get accelerated reward points as well. Apart from that, you can look at the American Express Platinum Travel Card, but most dealers will not accept MX, so probably forget about it. Then you have the HSBC Travel One card. You can use your HDFC Business Black card, HDFC Infinia card, HDFC Diners Black Metal card. You can use the Axis Atlas card. The most preferred card here is Axis Atlas only. And if you have any other milestone based cards, right, say ICICI Times Black card is a good milestone card, so you can use that also. So now it depends on what kind of cards you're carrying in your wallet. But if you can plan in advance and buy, then just go for the Axis Atlas card and buy it. You can get more than one card in your family, and you can use both the cards to make the payment. That is also possible. Next is the loan, right? In case you're planning to take a loan, then you have to make sure that your CIBIL score is good. So at least 750 is a good CIBIL score. Try to keep it as high as possible. So check your CIBIL score today itself, in case you're planning to buy your car in the next 6 to 12 months on a loan, right? That will help you plan and manage your CIBIL score better. If there are any discrepancies, then you can fix that. Just download the CIBIL app. There is a subscription. You can just go for a 1 month subscription and see your score as many times as possible. Or you can just see it once also for free. That's also possible. Then you can take quotes from multiple banks. Generally, you will see that it's a fixed or a floating rate loan, and you will see that the PSU banks will give you a competitive rate. Go for a 3-year or a 5-year loan. Comment and tell me if you want me to analyze whether a 3-year loan makes more sense or a 5-year loan makes more sense. I'll do a separate video on that. Why don't you comment and tell me? Alright folks, so thank you for watching. I hope this video was useful for you, and if you have any other tips for me, right, so that I can learn from you, why don't you help me with those tips, and I will cover them in the future videos. Thank you for watching again.